Thank you, and welcome for visiting my Thai Online video profile site. I'm really grateful that you've taken the time and the trouble out of this busy recruiting season to visit my profile. I have a lot of things that, of course, I'd love to share with you in this limited time that we have together, and I think it's very important that I be concise and to the point. You have already read my personal statement, profile, resume, my background, my education, I assume, at this point. So I'm just going to leave that for you to peruse. I think in this short time we have, I really want to emphasize what myself and my wife can offer your institution as teachers in either an IB program, an AP advanced placement program, which I currently teach in my current school, or simply English language and language arts for either bilingual students or, of course, students who are English language learners. My wife, Carrie, and I both have a lot of experience in the background of both English as a foreign language. As you've seen, we've both taught in China at a teacher's college, teaching English as a foreign language. We're certified as TEFL instructors as well. That was our first inroads into international teaching. We knew that we loved it immediately upon coming to China and knew that we would find this to be our destiny. I also, of course, have 2 years stateside teaching for the Alaska Public Schools through the excellent Bering Strait School District. I was way far out into the bush teaching unique Eskimo culture in Gamble, just 30 minutes from the Russian border. And unlike Sarah Palin, yes, I could actually see Russia on a clear day. What we have to offer you are the following. Carrie and I are a very flexible, innovative teaching couple. We've spent 2 years in Kazakhstan through Quality Schools International, which is an American curriculum as well. We are currently embarking upon our 3rd year at Dahran Aliyah Schools in Dammam, Saudi Arabia. And welcome from sunny Saudi Arabia. We love the Gulf states and Saudi Arabia. We've had a lot of success here. As you can see, this is our 3rd year, and we've contributed a lot to the school in meaningful ways. I just want to share with you one really important contribution that I feel like I've made with some experience here at my school. They've given me many opportunities here, and I'm grateful for Dahran Aliyah for that. Number one, I'm currently the AP English composition teacher in our school, which I'm very proud of. They gave me the chance to go to training at both Carleton College through their program in in Northfield, Minnesota, 2 years ago, and also sent me to the United Arab Emirates in Abu Dhabi for further training for pre-AP training. So currently, as it stands, I do a class of grade 10 pre-AP and grade 11 AP English language composition, and I'm hopefully getting a syllabus for audit this year for also the English language literature portion, which we would hope to launch next year. My wife and I also have certified online experience with the IB training program. There was an IB online training workshop offered to us, the initial workshop, which most people interested in teaching IB take. I took the Literature 1 Category A training and am certified as well with that experience. And I would be very excited to get to teach an AP class in the future as well at your institution, even if it's not this year. I'm really excited to teach this level of English language composition simply because of my background and experience with AP and how much I enjoy teaching those children in grades 10, 11, and 12. Let me just share a few other things that I'm really proud of. Number one, I wanted to share with you, I've been on an accreditation committee here using the Accreditation for Growth protocol. We were currently certified by Advanced Ed in March of 2013 here at Darhanaliya Schools in Dammam. We're very proud of that. We had to convene many meetings, of course, during and after school to understand what kinds of things, what kinds of student services we needed to improve. And we're proud to say that we're still working on improving ourselves. We also convene many professional learning communities on a weekly basis. Our PLCs meet at the secondary level, and we talk about our current SMART goal targets, which we have for both intermediate and high school. And the high school SMART goals now are to help improve our children as English language learners and bilingual Arabic English speakers, especially in reading comprehension. Let's keep in mind, after all, Saudi students are the second highest foreign enrollees in the United States, and our school, I'm very proud to say, our international program sends many of the foreign enrollees in the United States from Saudi Arabia from our school, Darhanaliya Schools. One of my main goals as a pre-AP and AP teacher is also to help incorporate preparation for students for PSAT, for example, for SAT, which I'm very experienced with. I offer a prep course here as an elective, and also, of course, the TOEFL and IELTS exams, which I'm very familiar with. We incorporate many of the functions and components of TOEFL, IELTS, and even SAT into our classroom teaching, and of course it's integrated into our planning modules, which of course is all standards-based using Common Core. As an example of that, I really am a big believer, and I'm not just name dropping here, in Marzano's approach. We use that in all of our vocabulary classroom training. The vocabulary is at the top of our list. We provide our students with lots of learner-centered tools for that, which gets me to my most important point, and I think my proudest accomplishments as an AP, pre-AP, and English language arts teacher here at Darhanaliya, is that our students are seen as learner-centered. Everyone loves to drop this name as well, but I think I get pretty close to that these days, and of course it's a constant work of improvement, challenging myself as an educator with technology, and balancing the needs of the learner-centered classroom in terms of differentiation. For example, I use Schoology, which I know you're familiar with, many educators do. It's a fantastic program. It is the way I run my class courses, and I feel that it is one of the most successful applications I've found in recent years in working with the learner-centered classroom. With our goals and norms in mind, as English language learners in the differentiated classroom, this is a powerful tool for success for students, and of course it lets them take more initiative, and it lets me be less of the old teacher and more of the new facilitator. Also, I would say that right now one of my biggest dreams in education is coming true. The school has given me the trust and opportunity as a former wilderness guide in Alaska and educator here at Darhanaliya Schools to combine one of my two greatest passions, and that's place-based education in the wilderness. Okay, check this out. I used to work for Alaska Crossings, ACIS, which is Alaska Community Services in the southeast panhandle of Alaska in the great village of Wrangell. I was a wilderness guide there working in a behavioral and interpretive program. With my background at ACIS Alaska Crossings and then my working here, I've been given the opportunity to actually bring up about 10 of our grade 10 and 11 students this summer in an Alaska summer program that's designed to create a meeting ground for Alaska's Native youth and for Saudi youth from Darhanaliya School on an 8-day guided wilderness trek that is studying parts of the marine ecosystem in the Alaskan rainforest, including wildlife surveys, habitat surveys, and just also cultural integration and sharing. We're doing We're going to do storytelling, we're going to do community presentations, we're going to do cooking, we're going to do dancing. I get to be in my old role as wilderness guide and as a teacher chaperone, and I tell you, I couldn't be more excited. If you want someone who is a dedicated, passionate educator, is really sincere about the learner-centered program, can use technology effectively, efficiently, and consistently, has a lot of energy, and really sees children as individual learners. I know that you would really benefit from having myself and, of course, my lovely wife, who's going to share with you everything that you need to know on her own profile. I'm really excited to interview with your organization and just discuss all of the great things that we can do for you. So please keep us in mind, and we will look forward to seeing you and having more conversations in a Skype interview or hopefully person to person. Thank you so much.